Shabba. How you doing, guys? Welcome back. This is another tutorial. This time we're going to be teaching you how to install and get your initial preferences set up for OBS Studio. There are other streaming software out there, whether you be on Streamlabs, Streamlabs, Restream, anything like that. There are plenty more out there. I personally use OBS Studio. I find that a little bit more customizable. As a new streamer, I've only been streaming for around 8 months now, 8 to 12 months. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So we're going to be installing this and running it on Windows 10 on a normal PC. I'm sure the settings with regards if you're on a MacBook or a Linux or any other computer, it will be pretty much the same, but we are focusing on a Windows PC. What you need to do is open up Google and literally just type in OBS Studio, and there we go, and make sure it is OBS project. Be careful when you type in. If you just type in OBS, there are other platforms that will jump above it as a sponsored ad. We are looking for obsproject.com or OBS Studio. Click on the link. There you go. Whether you're on Windows, Mac or Linux, we are choosing Windows today. Simple as that. We are waiting for this now to download. 112 megabytes. It's not the biggest in the world. The good thing about OBS is on the website, it has got its own forum. So whether you want community Discord or whether you want forums for help and further help and advice, you've got that. You've got the quick start guide on there as well. You've also got this OBS Studio overview if you want to look at that. It will also tell you what the latest updates are. So when you OBS updates automatically, it will tell you what the updates have been. Okay, so now it's installed. We are literally just going to double click onto it. You may have to click the button and click open or run. We are going to click onto it, close that down, and there we go. So we've got welcome to OBS Studio. It's 27.2.3 is the current version we are running. All we're going to do is click on next. You've got your usual spiel that you need to read through. Make sure you do read through that if you've got 3 hours spare. Click next. It is basic stuff, but if you are one of these people, make sure you have a read through. Find the location you want to do it. It will automatically put in where it thinks the best place to do it, what space you've got available, what space is required. It's not a big file to install, 353.5 megabytes. It's not a massive place. If you are looking, you have not got many gigabytes left. I need to clear that now. So we're going to click straight on install. It's going to extract all the files. Okay, and there we go. We've completed the setup. If you want to launch the release notes, you can. I don't see you've got any need for that, but launch OBS. If you wanted to launch it straight away, make sure that is ticked. If you don't, untick it, click finish, and it'll go back to your normal homepage. For the benefit of you guys, we're going to launch it straight away. So as soon as you open it, it goes to your auto configuration wizard. This is basically to help you decide your best settings automatically to what your system is for. Now it's asking you what you're going to be using OBS for, whether it's optimize it for streaming or recording as secondary. Optimize for recording, you won't be streaming. I will only be using a virtual camera. We'll go into the virtual camera on another video, but for now we're going to optimize for streaming. Recording is secondary. All you need to do is click next. Your base canvas resolution, if you're running on, if your PC and your monitor is running on 1920/80, select that. It will, if you click it down, tell you what your display is that you're currently on anyway. Some of you might be on a slightly bigger, some of you might not be on the best. Run at either 60 or 30, but prefer 60 where possible. Stick with that. Your computer and OBS will automatically do it when you are streaming through your likes of your Facebook and your YouTube. They have their own measurements that you're allowed to upload and stream through. So once you've got all that sorted, leave it as it is. Click next, and there you go. We're going to go with the service that you want to stream to. Now with OBS, you can only stream to one at a time. Quote that. Only one at a time. So if you are using Restream.io or any other Restream software, this is where you will go from here. There are, as soon as we click all, there are hundreds that you can choose from. We are basically, for this, we're just going to use YouTube RTMPS. Prefer hardware encoding. Estimate bitrate with bandwidth test may take a few minutes. Connect account is recommended. For the benefit of this, you can connect your account. I'm going to connect my account, so it's going to ask me to sign in. This section will be all blurred, so you can't see it, but we're literally just going to sign into our YouTube page, or it might be your Facebook page if you've connected to a Facebook page. Authorization, it will then pop up with authorization completed successfully. You can now close this page. So we're going to close that down, and there you go. So it's already in there. Disconnect Shabba Stevo Gaming. It's there. Click on next, and it's testing the bandwidth of the PC. This could take anything from 60 seconds to 5 minutes to do, depending on your PC that you're running on. So there you go. The auto configuration wizard is done. The final result, it's testing is completed. So the service, it goes through video bitrate 10,000. That's obviously at the moment. Streaming encoder, it's using the NVENC. Recording encoder, hard recording encoder is NVENC. Also, recording quality is high quality medium file size. Your base resolution and your output resolution, and your FPS is 60. So all you're going to do is click apply settings, and there you go, people. You now have OBS Studio installed. The good thing about OBS, I'm not going to go into too much details initially, because this is all about obviously getting it all installed and getting it there for you. So across the top you've got your files, so show your recordings, edit, view, your docs. You can customize your docs if you want stats. The good thing about OBS is it is all pretty movable around, so we can put you there, we can move things around, we can put the chat at the bottom. You've got that flexibility with OBS to move it and customize it the best you want it to. I've just closed the dockable. We know I've just closed something that's dockable. There we go. Let's move the chat up. In fact, let's get rid of the chat, because at the minute we're not going to do that. So then you've got your profile. At the minute you're on Untitled. You can rename this if you want to. We'll just call it Master for now, so we know what we're doing. You can, if you want more than one profile. I have more than one profile. I have profiles for recording, I have profiles for streaming. It's totally up to you when you get to that stage. And then you've got your scene selection, and then you've obviously got your tools from there. We're going to look at the basic. So at the minute you've got your scenes. So your scenes are basically your pages and images that you have. You can use your hotkeys, which are in the menus, which we'll go through the settings, to change between scenes. So we'll have scene 1, which will be, for example, like now you are seeing me in the corner of the screen showing the game. Or you can have just a just chatting, or you might want to be right back, depending if you've got overlays, etc. That have been installed and pasted through. For now, we're just going to do the one scene, and that's what we're going to do. And each scene will have its own sources. So for this, we're going to do what you'd usually do is your audio capture, your video capture device, which will be your webcam, and then obviously your window or game capture, depending on what you are playing and where you are playing it. For this, we're going to say window capture. Create new, we'll just say Google for the sake of it. Okay. So it brings you this page here, and if you click on window, it will tell you what windows you've got available. So whether that will be your game, whether that will be a website that you're doing, whether you're doing YouTube videos or reviews or anything like that. Your TikTok might be open, that you're going to find the funniest TikToks. Whatever you're going to do, it will be in this window here. Capture method, automatic, window match, priority. Again, it will match title, otherwise find the window of the same title. Click OK, and there we go. We have our main screen up. Now you can see it doesn't fit, so that's something to do with the sizing. So if it doesn't fit, you can move or paste. The easiest way to do is right click, edit transform, and it will come up. So there you go. That's where you see your size is your 1920. So we're on a 1920 and it's a 1080p. Why it's gone to 1050 we'll never ever know. And close, and there you go. Then we need to add a webcam. So that will be a video capture device. We'll call it webcam 1. I've got to be honest, we don't have a webcam plugged in. So when you go to this will be where your webcam is. So it will say HD or Camlink or something like that. It will be there. Press OK, and there is your camera. Reposition your camera to where you want it on the screen. I myself prefer narrow sort of camera when we need it. All we've got to do there, find the square that you want, click the Alt button, and you can trim it how you like. side by side, and we're going to make that little guy there. That's my face. So that's my face. So that's to crop it. If you then want to make this bigger or smaller, it's just drag a corner, and away you go. Position your camera wherever you want across the screen, and bish bash bosh, people, you have it. You are there pretty much now, very basic, ready to stream. Go through your settings. If you want a second page where, for example, let's do it, we're going to do the second scene. The second scene, we're going to call it just chatting. We'll do that. That's what we're on here, just chatting. So again, just want your picture on it. Press the plus, the video capture device. You will also already see that webcam 1 is already on there. So click existing, click webcam, boom, it is there. Same as before, stretch it out. If you have got a little bit where it doesn't fit fully, which it could be, for example, like this, when you do it, you can either right click, transform, edit transform, or you can do it the other way, alt, drag it down, and there you go. That fills your screen, and there you are, just chatting. You may want in the corner, you may want your window capture, so you might want your game just playing in the corner whilst you're having a chat. Collect it. You see, we need to resize this, resize it anywhere you want, shove it wherever you want, and you now have your two scenes. You have your gaming scene, you have your just chatting stream. As easy as that. There are hotkeys that you can do. Click on your setting buttons, hotkeys, scroll down to your scene. Okay, so then you go to your hotkeys. So what we do need to do to switch to the scene, remember, most of your gaming is done on the left hand side of your keyboard, so use your hotkeys to be on the right hand side of your keyboard. So if we want to switch to this scene, we're going to press L. Switch to the just chatting, we're going to press K. We're just going to press apply on that, click OK, close it down, and then you will see, press the K, we go to the just chatting, press the L, we go to the gaming. That's it. You are good to go. You are literally, and your next thing will be either start recording, start streaming. It's as easy as that. Manage broadcast. So if you're on a YouTube, you may have set it up. Or if you're on Facebook gaming, we've done another video on Facebook gaming pages. You may have created. You can create your broadcast through here. So title it, description, whether it's public gaming, add your thumbnails, which if you remember from the previous video, thumbnail maker on Google Play Store. It's really good for creating thumbnails. Select your file, select it, whether it's your latency, set it to, I would set your latency to normal initially to see how you get on. Whether it's made for kids or not made for kids, we're going to say no, it's not made for kids. And then you will see at the bottom, create broadcast or create broadcast and start streaming. If you want to do your groundwork before you go live, just create broadcast. It's going to create that new live broadcast for you. We're just waiting for it. There you go. So then it's brought up. Also, you'll see on your right hand side of the page, you've got your chat, whether you want your live chat or your top chat. I always go with your live chat. Also allows you to see who your participants are. Always good to know who's watching. And your live is ready to go. And it is there. The managed broadcast is in black because you've done it. You've selected it and you're ready to go. Press start streaming and you are going to go live. That is it. You are up and running and gone. That's as basic as it goes. This is your basic OBS install and setup to streaming. So again, I hope you've liked this video. Make sure you hit that like button if you found this useful. If there's anything else you want to know with regards to OBS streaming, if you're a new streamer, an experienced streamer, or if you want a tech reviews on lights, anything like that, if there's any questions you need answering, put them below and I'll get through to them. I might even reply to you, but we will try and do a video just for you. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. 33% of you are not currently subscribed who are watching this video. It upsets me, make me cry. If not, I'm going to have to wear a hood next time. As always, stay safe, big love, and happy gaming. Shabba.